Hello everyone, welcome to Simplified Geometry. Today we are going to learn Theorem 6.7 of lines and angles. The theorem states that the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Let us understand this theorem by looking at this figure. This is triangle ABC. It has three sides AB, BC and CA. You can call it AC also, AB, BC and CA. Because of these three line segments, three angles are formed, angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3. So these angles are formed for this triangle. So we have noted the angles of the triangle ABC. The theorem states that the sum of the angles inside a triangle is 180 degree. So from the theorem, here in this diagram, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 will be equal to 180 degree. We can call this short as angle sum property. We will use this many times in 9th standard and even in 10th standard. You can take any triangle, this theorem holds true. You can take any triangle, this will always hold true. The sum of the angles will be 180 degrees. Now let us take an example. Here triangle ABC is given. Angle A is also given 45 degrees. Angle A is given as 45 degrees. Angle B is given as 55 degrees. Now we want to find angle C. What will be the measure of angle C? But from the theorem we just learned now, we know that the sum of the angles inside a triangle will be 180 degree. We will use that here to find angle C. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degrees. So in place of A we can substitute 45 degrees because it's given. So angle A, instead of A we can write 45 degrees. Again instead of angle B we can write 55 degrees. Instead of C, just leave it as it is. We have to find angle C. So we will calculate this. So 45 plus 55 is 100. So 100 plus angle C equal to 180 degrees. So angle C equal to 180 degree. If the 100 goes this side, in the RHS side, it will become minus. So 180 degree minus 100 degree, which is equal to 80 degrees. So from the theorem, from the angle sum property, we have found the angle C which is 80 degrees. Since this is a theorem, it has a proof. Now we are going to prove this theorem. Now we are going to prove angle sum property of the triangle. First you have to write the given information. What is given here? A triangle PQR is given. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 are the angles of this triangle PQR. What you have to prove? You have to prove that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. So we have to prove angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degrees. Now how are we going to prove this? See, here 180 degrees is there. Can you think of something about 180 degrees? Do you remember something about 180 degrees? Yes, it's the linear pair axiom. We know that the sum of the adjacent angles of a line is 180 degrees. But there is no line here. There is no line here, right? So what we are going to do is, we are going to construct a line. It's very interesting, right? Now we are going to construct a line. How we are going to construct? We are going to learn now. So what's the construction? We are going to draw a line XPY parallel to QR through the vertex P. So this is the vertex P, right? So from this vertex P, we are going to draw a line which is parallel to QR. This is QR. So from QR we are going to line parallel to this line. From the point P, we are going to draw a line parallel to this QR here. Let us draw the diagram. So we have drawn the construction here. This is the line XY I was talking about. So we have constructed the line XY which is parallel to QR. Okay, why did we construct this? Because we want to get this 180 degree as a result. So we constructed this line And now we are going to use the properties, the theorems from the parallel lines. Now let us start the proof. So you can see xpy is a line. xpy is a line. We know that the angles on this line, you can see the angles, 3 angles on this line, right? We know that from linear pair axiom, the sum of the adjacent angles in a line on a line is 180 degrees. So angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 will be equal to 180 degrees. That's what we have written here. Angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degrees. We have to write the reason linear pair axiom. Let us denote it as equation 1. But xpy is parallel to qr, right? Because from the construction, we have drawn this xpy which is parallel to qr by construction. So xpy is parallel to qr by construction. So now we are going to use the properties of parallel lines. See xpy, see the diagram, xpy is parallel to qr and pq is the transversal. So you can see the Z shape forming here, the Z shape. So inside the Z shape, angle 4 and angle 2 are there. So the alternate interior angles are equal. Angle 4 and angle 2 is a pair of alternate interior angles, and because these two lines are parallel, angle 4 will be equal to angle 2. That's what I have written here, angle 4 equal to angle 2. With the same reason, angle 5 will be equal to angle 3 because PR is a transversal again for XPY and QR parallel lines. PR is a transversal using, so since PR is a transversal, angle 5 and angle 3 will be equal. Angle 5 and angle 3 is another pair of alternate interior angles for transversal PR. So angle 5 will be equal to angle 3. You can see the Z shape again here. Let me highlight that. See, you can see the Z shape. In the Z shape, you can see it clearly. Angle 5 and angle 3 are located at the corners. So we have to write the reason alternate interior angles. So from equation 1, you can see one thing. Angle 4 is equal to angle 2, right? So instead of angle 4, I can replace angle 2 also. And again in place of angle 5, we can replace this angle 3 because angle 5 equal to angle 3, they are equal. So instead of angle 5, we can write angle 3. So substituting these things in equation 1, we get angle 2 plus angle 1 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. We will rearrange for the attractive. It should be very attractive, right? The last result. So we are writing in the correct format. Angle 1, this is the same thing, we are just writing in correct order. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. We just proved this now. So we have proved the theorem, the angle sum property theorem. So we have proved the theorem, therefore sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree.